Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Makakudash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Dawadah from the Men of Valor campaign, Greenville, South Carolina, coming back with another video in sincerity and in truth. Lord willing, it can be edifying. All right, and this isn't meant to be a long one. All right, some exhortation. I'm going to read a couple verses out of 2nd Esdras, the 2nd chapter, all right, that are very heavy and very prophetic, of course, and exactly what we're stepping into. All right, because the kingdom of heaven is prepared, man. Now more so ever. Okay, every day the sun goes, comes up, goes down. We're one step closer to the kingdom, man. All right, we're going to wake up one day and, we're not going to have to deal with this bullshit anymore. We're not going to have to deal with, the affairs of this life, deal with working, paying bills, all right, not having enough, barely making it, not having respect. All right, the Lord is course correcting. Okay, the heathen had their time to rule. All right, they had their allotted time. And as it says in 2nd Esdras, the 6th chapter, Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. And we see in Esau's world is falling apart, falling apart. He's going to try to rise again. He's going to try to set up an everlasting kingdom via this MOTB. All right, but hey, the Lord is going to cut it short. All right, World War III is going to fully go nuclear after the Lord makes the MOTB mandatory when he puts a spirit on Esau to do it. So we know in our spirit, all right, as we stand upon our watch on a day-to-day basis, week-to-week basis, we encourage brothers to continue in the faith, to keep fighting, because we see how these other camps that have been compromised, how they're moving. All right, it just makes our chances a whole lot better. We just got to continue to do what the Lord has commanded us to do. All right, so let's read this 2nd Esdras chapter 2 and verse 10. Thus said the Lord unto Esdras, tell my people that I will give them the kingdom of Jerusalem, which I would have given unto Israel. All right, and the Lord set it up all along. All right, but through our stiff-necked ways, and ultimately these bodies, all right, we weren't able to fully stay in our land, remain sovereign, not go off, not want to, worship these damn heathens gods. Okay, so the Lord sent his son as a sacrificial lamb. And Yahweh Shah has received his now glorious body. And when he returns, he's going to fashion our bodies like unto his glorious bodies, bodies that are not subject to sin, bodies that are programmed to be righteous. Therefore, the Lord is going to give us a kingdom and the sun will never set on that kingdom, meaning we're never going to be taken out of rulership. Okay, where it says in Revelation, where they lived and reigned with Yahweh, with the Mashiach 1,000 years, that just means that it's going to take 1,000 years to set up that order, set up our kingdom. But we're going to reign forever. The Lord is going to establish the throne of David forever. The kingdom of Yahweh Shah forever, man. All right, verse 11. Their glory also will I take unto me and give these the everlasting tabernacles. Those bodies. We're going to be given everlasting bodies, man, which I had prepared for them. All right. That's the kingdom, man. Scripture say the kingdom of heaven dwelleth within you. Right now, it starts with this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that we have received in these mortal bodies, but our mortal will be fashioned into immortal bodies. It says that in 1 Corinthians, the 15th chapter, in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, that's going to be that ultimate salvation when the Lord comes and gathers the elect from the four winds of earth. They're going to be beamed up into the chariots at the same time. The nuclear destruction is going to be taking place in America, man. Beamed up. Beam me up, Scotty. All right. Verse 12, it says, they shall have the tree of life for an ointment of sweet savor. The tree of life, man. Everlasting life. That's something that these damn Edomites been trying to get at. And they're trying to do it through AI, but they're not going to be able to receive immortality. All right. Because they're the wicked. And they're actually the only nation that's going to be cut off. The other nations are still going to remain. And we're going to rule over them. We're going to teach them our ways. And if they do right by us after the kingdom is established, we'll bless them. If they go off, we're going to punish them accordingly. All right. But Esau is the only nation that's going to be eradicated from the face of the earth. All right. It says they shall never labor. Salakia, they shall neither labor nor be weary. We're not going to have to work to set up our kingdom. We're going to be judges. We're going to be rulers. We're going to be sovereign. All right, the heathen are going to build up our kingdom, our palaces, our streets of gold, precious stones. They did it to us. All right, they were able to sit back and just govern while we built everything up. We built America up. We built the kingdoms of old up off of our backs. But now we're going to build our kingdom off of their backs, man. We're not going to have to work. All right, verse 13, it says, go, and ye shall receive. Pray for a few days unto you. See, we're praying that the Lord shorten the days, which he will for the elect's sake, man. We don't want to stay here, grow old here, keep having to pay taxes, pay bills. You see how Trump is fucking everything up. Inflation, hyperinflation is coming. Okay, we're praying for a few days unto us, man. It says the kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch. And we're watching, man. Like that old Trinidad James song. Don't believe me, just watch, man. Just watch. We're watching and praying because we seeing that the Lord is setting this up before our very eyes, man. And it's beautiful. All right. Hey, we see it at camp. We seeing how these people beginning to look at us. They can't, they don't know it yet, but their spirit is, hey, these are the future rulers. Lord willing, we be of the elect, man. But either way, Jacob is about to be established on the earth, man. And that's what we've been waiting for our entire existence. For Israel to reign supreme, man. Verse 14, take heaven and earth to witness, for I have broken the evil in pieces and created the good. For I live, saith the Lord. Beautiful. Hey, those are beautiful verses, man. Very comforting, very exhorting. This is what we're fighting for. We're fighting for that immortality, man. We're fighting for Yahweh Shah to come back and sit on the throne, for King David to sit on the throne, for the 144,000 to sit on their thrones, for the elect to reign, for Israel to rule over the nations. That's what we're waiting on, man. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch, man. It doesn't get more comforting than that. All right. So I just want to bring that out through the spirit. Lord willing, it was edifying. I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Makakwadash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Till next time, Shalom.